Initiate scan. Acquiring. Acquired personnel located. Exiting security grid control area. Entering mines. Navigate the mines and get entrance to the factory.
Welcome back to my 100% playthrough of Quake 2 on the Nightmare difficulty, played through KexQuake 2. We're doing all units with a clean start, and this is Unit 4, the mines. Let's begin. Alright, just to clarify once more, a clean start is selecting the unit from the level select option. So, I'm starting off with everything it gave me at that point. Anyways, let's go out after grabbing all the stuff. Take a left up here, kill all these fellas, grab all of these items. These ones too, and deal with the Berserker with the super shotgun. Let's get him down, and his buddies too. There we go. I'm gonna grab the Hyper Blaster. And I'll be back here in a little bit to grab that shield. But first things first, I'm gonna deal with these guys. And they decide to infight. Beautiful. Here's some more Berserkers. We're dealing with these guys first and foremost because they like to really get in the way all the time, every time, whenever they have the opportunity to do so. And all the times they say, "Trespasser!" But anyways, we're gonna blow this hole in the wall up. And deal with some flyers. Let's fire a grenade at these two nincompoops. And maybe another one. There we go, second time's the charm. And the reason why I held off from grabbing this power shield is because when you grab it, you'll have to deal with some more flyers. And we're going to jump right here, then right here, and now we can finally deal with these fellas. Alright, wunderbar. So we're just going to mosey on back where we were before. We can't enter that big door, as you might have seen earlier. But we are going to deal with these fellows. Including this one, who likes to jump at you. Let's blow some barrels. Just because we can. And deal with some more berserkers and soldiers and whatnot. All the other types of fellows are here too. There you go. Let's just jib this guy. Let's shoot this button. And deal with yet another berserker. They're just coming out of the walls, basically. But whatever. Let's mow the rest of these guys down. Grab some more health pickups and other ammo if you happen to need it. Probably will after this encounter, because there's an Icarus up here. And another one to the right. But there's plenty of cells to go around too. In fact, I'm going to use some of them. Now, you can probably save them up for your shield, but, you know, might as well use them if you got them. Because sometimes they'll drop some cells of their own and make you even more powerful. Alright, so I'm going to grab any excess ammo. I think there are bullets here. And if you want, you can go through this area to grab even more ammo. That's right, you can jump down here. Or even just drop down there, and you should be fine. As long as you don't believe in convection, and don't actually drop into the lava, you should be alright. You can actually drop into here without any real repercussion. I know this water looks a little nasty, but, you know. It's got some stuff in it that you can pick up. At least 2 armor shards. Anyways, let's continue on. Deal with the rest of these fellas. And you should have nearly all kills. I believe there is something I may have missed. Oh, yeah, you. Yeah, I didn't go down the stairs. That's right. That's what get these Icarus fellas to come out. I went through the water, and that's why they didn't come out and about. Alright, that's fine though. We've killed everything, we got the one secret. Let's go into the next area. And let's use the grenades to blow these 3 nincompoops up. What a start. What a maroon. Toxic conditions found in the lower mines. Activate the ventilation systems. We're gonna do just that. And we're gonna grab the rocket launcher. Go down here. Whenever you grab the ammo, you have to watch out because two Icari, are going to try to ambush you. I'm gonna break out the chain gun for this next encounter. It's overkill. It actually is overkill, like, honestly, but it's fun. There's also some more opportunities to get ammo here as well. Anyways, since we're down here, and I don't want to fall down there, I'm gonna rocket jump. There we go. Watch out for this area. There's a gladiator there. You know, Mr. Potato Head. He's kind of assembled like one, too. We're going to use our trusty grenade launcher to deal with most of the enemies here. Because the gunners like to be rather stationary. Except when they're actually moving around, they'll do that little Han Solo dodge that they do like the other enemies do. Another opportunity to pick up a chain gun. A beloved weapon. And some opportunities to get some health as well. When you open up this area, you'll find two Icari and some mutants. Let's get them to come in here. Now, thankfully, unlike the more humanoid enemies, the mutants don't really dodge your grenades. They just run right into you, expecting to rip you limb from limb. They don't really know what those little balls do. They're not really that bright. But we can just use hit scan to take down the rest of these fellas. Hopefully we can save up some of this shielding, some of our cells. Because I'm going to use that pretty soon. Because I am going to grab this mega health and rocket jump back up. There we go. We should have enough health and shielding to deal with this next part. It can be a little challenging to the unprepared, so let's just go in with the chain gun and just mow everything down. And you get the grenade. You also get a grenade right in here. Shoot like that. And you might kill at least one of these fellas. Finish anyone off with the machine gun if you happen to have ammo for that. And let's use the grenade launcher to kill this fella. And let's go right here. Push this button so we don't have to deal with this crap anymore. Mind the mutant. And let's kill the rest of these fellas. That gunner is just standing there waiting for me. So is this one. This room is usually a tough cookie to break, but as long as you're persistent, you should be able to take care of it. There you go, we chipped the gunner. Watch out for this area in particular, there's a tank here. He's got a lot of things to throw at you, really. Like the rockets, the hit scan, and all that other crap, too. But we're better than him, so we can destroy him. We got lots of ammo in this area, too. Anyways, let's kill the soldiers. And destroy the gunner. We can't use this bridge just yet, for whatever reason, but we can go over here, shoot this up, and get the secret with health and ammo. Right around here you can grab a few stimpaks, and in this area you'll fight a gladiator. Nothing a few grenades can't fix. And in this area, you can push the button to deal with the conditions in the lower mines. In addition, if you saw this sparking little computer here, just shoot it. And that's how you get a secret quad damage. Alright, you know the deal by now. Completing objectives will either bring in flyers or Ikari. I think at this point you can finally use the bridge, which will allow you to go back through this area. And you do want to go back through here because you can grab any extra ammo at this point. Or health. But more importantly, you can also go back through this part to kill these fellas. And I believe they should be some of the last few enemies around here. The other enemies should be where the lower mines are. So let's grab everything we can before we go down into here. And let's chain gun them down. Yeah, get him, get him, get him. Ah, the gunner. Sometimes the gunners just like, they get alerted in the area leading to the lift, I believe. And sometimes they just go down here before this fan is activated. At least one of them does that. They did it before. Anyways, into the next section. There's a gladiator waiting for you, along with some other friends. He kind of just tries to lead you into this ambush, but we have more weaponry than any of his buddies, so we can just get rid of him. As well as some machine gun soldiers. And all that jazz. Hey, you know what? I think it's quad damage time. I don't think so. Just gun everything down with your quad damage. And you win the fight. Simple as. These guys want to do their cut attack at you. You just cut them into pieces. Let's push these buttons and deal with these gunners. And they're all good and dead. We'll shoot this as well to tag the secret. Yeah, I'm going to use this adrenaline for the sake of using it. This one too. Now, in addition to having to deal with all these enemies up here, we're going to go downstairs and deal with that series of mutants and whatnot as well. And these guys. Alright, so this is technically a secret. But also, down here, after dealing with all these enemies, you can swim down into this little hole and grab the secret adrenaline. Now steal some muties. We're going hunting. Over here's another quad damage. If you want to go on another quad rampage, don't miss it. And there we go. In this area, we'll have to deal with a few of these fellas. Of course, they like to sting. And they like to stink. But we got them. All's well. In this area, you could get some ammo from the enemies that ambush you. Or at least get some ammo from the little pickups that were placed there to begin with. Either way, you get some stuff out of it. And you get a way back to this part. And while we're up here, we might as well continue on where we were before. Because in this area, we're just going to go down into this little spot. And we're going to wait for the lift to come back. And it should be here right about... Well, not yet. There we go. Yeah, we rode this lift in order to get to this area. And we're gonna take this area with the power of the quad. Let's use this to lower this bridge. We'll use that later. For now, though, we're just gunning everything down. Quad grenade! Watch out for the crushers. That pretty much goes without saying. Those things will destroy you. But we're just destroying everything else here in the meantime. Alright, so should be a couple. Of course, you can enter the lower mines by going through this little series of, like, lifts and the bridges and whatnot. Like, this part will lead back to this area where the fellows try to ambush you. Like, if you entered here, you would have seen this little spot to the left. And you could go into any of these areas. And you could have entered the area from that way. But we didn't. We went the other way around to get the drop on most of the other enemies. Anyways, let's go into this part. And deal with these fellas. With the silencer, because why not? They already saw me, but still. We'll get the drop on some of our enemies. And I'm gonna get the secret invulnerability. I'm going to silently kill you, mutants. There we go. Getting some more armor on the way. And this will lead to the laser, which we're going to use right now. With the power of crystals, we are going to make a passage to the even lower mines. Yeah, just the lower mines. Here's some technicians dealing with these crystals. And right around here, we're going to use this little lever to activate the little carrying carts. We're going to ride one of them. Yeah, this one seems about nice. Let's get all nice and cozy in it. Let's deal with another tech. And another one. And a gunner. Ideally, actually hitting him, you know. Anyways, look at this floor here. Don't trust this floor. Just jump right around here. And then here. And then make your way back. And you should be fine. We're gonna go this way instead of, like, falling down there. It won't kill you, but it will lead to a slightly harder way of dealing with this encounter. We're gonna do things the easy way. Now, you might be thinking, Dwars, there are technicians and gunners here. Is this really the easy way? Yes, it is, and let me show you why. Because, see that tank there? Now you see him? Now you don't. That's so cathartic to do. And he drops a quad damage too. Either way, if you kill him the easy way or the hard way, he's gonna drop that. But anyways, let's drop down here finally. Again, to show you exactly what you were getting into. Yeah, this leads right back to where the ground just broke. You would have fell into here if you stood in the middle. But anyways, we got the quad damage. We have a turret here. A laser turret drill thing. Let's just use it to make a hole in the wall. Very nice. Alright, so when you go in here and grab the rocket launcher, you want to jump like crazy all the way over here to grab the adrenaline. Watch out for the drill. Don't get yourself drilled, buddy. But we are going to drill some pellets into these fellas. Don't mind the shaking. But do mind these fellas. There's a few more of these guys left. Let's gun them all down, and you should be good to go. Here we go, 18 out of 18. There's no secrets in this level. So you're good to go. Alrighty. And the last 4 enemies are in this area. They give you a hyper blaster to deal with them. And you know what? I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna use everything here. Not even that challenging of an encounter. Well, in part due to me using all these items, but it just makes it so much easier. Anyways, make sure you don't blow up these barrels. You should have all the kills, all the secrets, and all the goals. So, let's push the button and end the level and... level, the upper mines can be a little challenging in the area where you grab the rocket launcher and there's like the 2 exhaust holes with the explosive exhaust coming out. There are gunners there, berserkers there. Like, the first 2 levels are actually some of the tougher ones in this little unit, because there are the berserkers who will do their little jumps and they can knock you into the lava. Of course, that's always a risk in all the units, but in this area in particular, it's very easy for them to do so, especially near the start at the mine entrance, because there are so many of them there, and they can potentially ruin your day very easily. The upper mines has that encounter with the gladiator and the hallway with like the explosive exhaust fumes and all that stuff. And when you deal with them, you have to deal with a tank potentially and all that stuff. But once you deal with that, the rest of this unit isn't too difficult to deal with, but just be careful is all I can say. Anyways, we are done with this video. Stay tuned for the next one where we go into Unit 5, but until then, I'll see you when I see you, so see ya.